What is up, guys? It is Mr. Sports Freak 56 coming at you with a new Notre Dame video. And I've been off for 2 weeks now. And since then, I got married. There's the ring. And yes, we had a bye week, so we're moving on. Notre Dame comes into this game against the Southern Cal Trojans. This is a battle for the jeweled shillelagh. And what a game it will be and could be and should be. So Notre Dame is ranked 13th in the polls now. Southern Cal is ranked 11th since 2 weeks ago their loss to Washington State, but their rebound against Utah last week, a 28-27 comeback, 14-point comeback against the Utah Utes. And yes, so This game is huge for the Irish. Every game is, of course, huge for the Irish and college football teams in general. There is no easy, you lose one and you're okay. This is, you have to win every game. So Southern Cal, it will be the second hardest team, if not one of the hardest teams that we play all season. The hardest so far being Georgia. But yes, we're playing Southern Cal in prime time. It's a 7:30 start time, I do believe. The time has finally been set. And we have our work cut out for us here in Notre Dame country. Southern Cal has returned to their glory. They are a very good program right now. Darnold and Tyler Petit on the offense are our big two factors that we have to take care of. It took Washington pretty much everything they had, Washington State. I do apologize, Washington State. It took Washington State pretty much everything they had to beat Southern Cal, and it was a mistake. And Southern Cal fans, I feel your pain because Darnold got clocked and fumbled the football, and Washington State recovered and ended up winning the game. And us Notre Dame fans know all about that when it comes to games because that's exactly how we lost to Georgia. But this is a must-win for the Irish. This is a statement game. This is another game to prove that we are still relevant, that we are who we say we are, and we, can prove a lot of people wrong with a win over the Southern Cal Trojans. And we haven't done well against ranked Trojan teams. We haven't. It's been a while since we've beaten a good, solid, ranked Trojan football team. People were like, oh, what about the year we went to the national title? They weren't ranked as well as they are right now. So, the last win came when I was a young kid, I do believe. So, it's in the past, though. This is this year. This is this week. This is this Saturday. And, Notre Dame has its work cut out for them. So, things we got to do, as always, and I sound like a broken record and I say it in every video, we have to limit the turnovers on the offense, make big plays, limit big plays on the opposing offense, and not make bonehead stupid penalties and mistakes ourselves. Wimbosh is back, or should be back in this game, so that helps us a lot. And, we just have to keep the ground game going. Adams has to continue to thrive. Our passing offense is finally heating up and finally doing some justice to the rest of the offense. But our defense is what has to come to play. Southern Cal has one of the best offenses in the nation. Their offense is no slouch. Their running back is fantastic. Their wide receivers are fantastic. Tyler Petit, their tight end, is a monster, and Darnold loves targeting him, Southern Cal's quarterback, Darnold. And, this game is another game to just say, look, we belong here. We deserve to be here. This is who we are. This is how it's going to roll. And we have an opportunity to continue our dominance. Right now, people are talking, should Notre Dame make the playoffs? Should they not? Well, this win helps us say, yeah, we should be in the playoffs. We have a shot. We should potentially be in the playoffs. And Southern Cal could win the Pac-12. Now, there is no unbeaten team in the Pac-12 now. It's all up for grabs again. And the winner of the Washington State game will probably be the team that plays Southern Cal, unless Washington and Washington State implode and start playing really, really bad. So then it could potentially, for Southern Cal, be a rematch between them and Washington State, which, in my opinion, I would think Southern Cal would win. But back to this game, we have to do many, many things. One of them is our crowd has to be loud. It has to be the 12th man. And the other big thing is we have to shut down this Trojan offense. I've seen people in these Notre Dame forums and these Notre Dame groups on Facebook, saying, oh, Notre Dame's going to run away with this one and, 42-17 or, 42-10 or whatever. That is not going to happen. I mean, we always play Southern Cal well. They always play us well. It's always a close game. I think last year was one of the worst losses we've had in a long time to Southern Cal. So, for me, a final score prediction would be 24-17 going either way. I think, once again, whoever wins that turnover battle is going to win this game. And both teams, do a pretty good job protecting the football. Notre Dame has improved greatly when it comes to that regard. And Southern Cal doesn't turn it over too much. They don't make mistakes. And, they will be our one of, if not one of our hardest opponents this year. Them, Georgia, and looking to be Miami will be another really, really ridiculously hard opponent to beat. So, we just have to keep our offense going. We have to make smart plays. We have to make smart decisions. We can't make the penalties. We can't give Southern Cal any free yards. They are a team that will totally take advantage of that. And we have to continue to be hungry. This year has very much impressed me when it comes to the defense. Chopping at the ball, punching the ball out, trying to strip the ball. Years past, we just haven't had that hungry killer mentality that we need. And a lot of other teams do that. So I'm glad that we're doing that. We have to continue to be strong and defensively rock solid. But if we can do all of that, we can beat Southern Cal. We can hang with anybody. And the NCAA currently is turning into the NFL. It doesn't seem like there's really a clear favorite at the moment. Everybody's pretty much on a level playing field. So we will see. And like I said, final score predictions, 24-17 either way. I think Notre Dame can pull it out. I believe that Notre Dame can pull it out, but it could easily go to the Southern Cal Trojans. So that's about it, guys. If you like this video, smash that like button down below. And as always, have a great day. God bless. And go Irish. Beat Southern Cal.